And good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Vincennes Sports Complex. Today, we're featuring the under-8 teams. We'll have 3 games today, all of them with players around 7 or 8 years old. And once again, Dustin Fuller is with me. And Dustin, it's good to be back. And a very interesting age when you talk about the U-8s, and that is you're really starting to kind of learn the game. You're into a bigger goal, and again, you're kind of taking things that you learned maybe from the U6 level and kind of taking them a little bit to the next step.
You are, and the one thing about it is you get a chance to see what these kids could do in the U8 division. Moving up that division, yeah, it's an age thing, but at the same time, I feel that you're going to see kids having fun.
Yeah, and you really do, and here's the thing, and what's really fun about that is seeing the kids. Some of them you can see with some really, you start seeing that soccer ability start to come out somewhat when you see some of the kids do that, whether it be maybe shooting the ball, passing the ball, or in some cases in goal. You can start to see that talent come out, especially with the larger goal, especially height-wise from what they had seen earlier.
Yeah, you do see that talent start to come out, and you see things you can work on as well.
And you're right about the fun. I mean, that's the key thing, is you're talking about kids having fun right now. I mean, they don't really keep a lot of score down here. You may see a kid, one week, let's say, with 7 goals or something like that, and then the next week he just can't get his foot in front of the ball, and that happens sometimes. And, Dusty, that's what kind of the real fun part of this is.
It is, and it's going to be fun to see these kids having fun. That's the whole reason we're doing this.
Exactly.
It's because it's a way to bring joy to someone who may be stuck at home right now because of COVID-19 or because they don't want to get out and risk that. Not only is it memory for the families of the kids and for the kids, but it's also something that someone stuck at home can enjoy watching.
We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Vincennes Youth Soccer on Full Range Sports. And back once again here at the Youth Soccer Foundation, the field for Vincennes Youth Soccer just off of South 6th Street Road, just south of 6th and Willow here in Vincennes. Game number 1 today, Dusty, will be the team from Ellerman Construction. They will be in the gray against the team in blue, and we'll just call them the blue team here today.
If you're looking at the schedule, it's going to look like this. You're going to see the graphic on your screen. Team 8 and Team 2.
So Team 8 and Team 2 will be playing each other again. It'll be the gray team and the blue team. First of 3 today, all 3 of them in the under-8 division. And as we mentioned earlier, it's kind of right now you're really looking at having fun. You look at it kind of similar in baseball to one of the minor league teams, like let's say at Cub League on the Yellow Diamond and maybe onto the Blue Diamond. That's kind of the age group we're looking at right now.
It is, and it'll be exciting to see what happens with these teams.
So once again, we're waiting for both of the teams to come out onto the field. I believe, Dusty, we're playing either 5 or 6 outfield players with 1 goalkeeper today. So you will see that. Of course, you see the goals. Height about maybe 6-7 feet high and maybe about 7 feet wide. It almost looks like a box. I mean, when you look at what they're going to be shooting at.
It is, but it's also, in a sense, it's for the different size child. Last week we saw bigger goals with the bigger kids, but I think when you're training these kids, you have to be age appropriate.
Yep.
And putting a U6 player on a field that is built for U13, that's not going to bring them any confidence when it comes to defending your goal.
Yeah, the one thing, though, is when you talk about height, you look at the blue team right now, you have a kid that looks like he could defend maybe the upper corners of the goal. But you may have a problem if you got a kid that's smaller with the ball going over top of his head and going into the top.
Yeah, it might happen. It looks like, by the way, we're doing this five out there with 1.
So a 5-out team with 1 goalkeeper. By the way, the Blue once again here at the Vincennes Soccer Complex, this U-8 game between Vincennes University and Ellerman Construction. No goals yet. Ellerman has had the ball for most of the time in their end, but VU is doing a good job of keeping it out. Now here's number 3 in. He's going to take a shot. He's not going to take it. Now he's going to turn. He tried to get it. The ball on the line, and it's going to go out of play, and we'll see if it's a goal kick. Dusty, that time he really had a good opportunity, but just didn't pull the trigger.
That he did, and it just so happens that sometimes it doesn't work out the way you want it.
And the ball going out now to VU. It's on the right side. 36 taking the ball down the side. He's got some opening. Now he's in the clear. 36 coming in. First real chance for VU. They'll drive in on the right side, and they'll take the shot, and it's going to go in. First goal of the game goes in, and number 48 is the player who scored, and that was really against the run of play. Ellerman had the ball in their end for most of the first few minutes, but that goal came against the run of play. It's 1-0.
That was a beautiful goal. We'll get another shot at it here in a moment, and that was just real nice, and good way to see him start. Number
36 actually did a good job of getting it over to 48, who finished it up. Give a lot of credit to 36 for that assist. Here's number 7 for Ellerman Construction. Take it away now, 48 down the right side. He's the guy who scored the goal. And it'll go back now to Ellerman, I believe, on a throw-in. On the far side, Ellerman Construction throwing it in right down that right sideline. And the ball taken away by VU. They'll bring it back in. They got some room. Vincennes University back into the front. 36 trying to take it past the defense, and the defense gets the ball back. Nice skillful play down that left side. And they'll try to go forward with 13. The ball gets taken away. Now kicked back in, and a handball going to be called against number 48. Kind of just one of those reaction plays where he put his arm up, Dusty, and gets hit with the handball.
Yeah, tough break.
Ellerman Construction will bring it down now. They'll bring it up the middle of the field. The ball knocked away, cleared into the Ellerman Construction half. And now number 3 getting the ball outside. Number 13 taking it down the right side. 13 looking straight forward. 13 gets past a couple of players. Now knocked down, no call. So he was going for the ball that time for VU. And now Ellerman Construction brings it back. Nice skillful play by number 3. 3 back to the middle of the field. And a whistle. And what do we have here? Maybe a handball that time on Ellerman Construction. So actually they're going to their benches, and we're going to see some substitutions.
Well, they do a few different things in this age range.
Right.
And
one thing they're doing right now is they're going over and talking. They're taking a water break right now. And the temperature's kind of come up a little bit, so I guess you could see that somewhat. But now they're taking a break. And, Dusty, right now you take a look at this game. It's a 1-0 game, and the 1 goal came kind of against the run of play.
It did, and it was a nice goal.
It was.
I thought. In fact, we'll have that on our social media page here momentarily. Full Range Sports on Facebook, and we invite you to watch on our video portal as well.
Yeah, I tell you what, the number 36 got the ball to clear, did a real good job of keeping it close to him, and then found his teammate, number 48, in the middle of the field, who finished it off. So, again, a really nice play from the team in blue, Vincennes University, and they lead it right now in a 1-0 game. Back on the field they come, so they're going to go ahead and kick it off once again, almost like, Dusty, almost like a quarter break is what it sounds like.
It could be the way they do with the 8th grade or the U-8 teams.
Yeah. So now the kickoff going to come about. We'll see who kicks it off. I think Ellerman Construction setting up for the kick. We'll find out. So as you mentioned, 5 aside with a goalkeeper, and they are going to kick it off. They'll go straight forward with it, get it kicked away, taken down the right sideline, number 5, trying to take it after 3 players on it. 4 are going to come on it now. They'll come straight ahead, and the ball taken by number 13. So they'll turn it way toward their goal. 13 turns it down the right sideline. He'll bring it right up that right sideline. Nice skillful play. Gets past a couple of players down to the middle of the field. 13 going to hold on to it. He's trying to set up a shot, it looks like. Now he'll go wide left. He'll look back to the middle, get it taken away. Taken right down the sideline by VU. Number 48, who scored that goal earlier, gets it taken away by number 13. 13 now's got some room. It's going to be a 3-on-2. Now 4-on-2. 13 in the middle, and it gets knocked away. And they still knock it away. And the ball taken by number 11, now up to number 48. Here's 48 down the left sideline. He's got some room. He scored one already. He's going to get it knocked away by the defense. He'll get on number 13. Number 13 for Ellerman Construction. Kicks it back into the VU half, and VU's defense comes back and picks it up. But now it's taken back by number 13. He'll go back to 9. Actually 5, make that apology. And back to number 9. Number 5 takes it. Going back into their own end deeper. Now 13 going to try to bring it up. He does. Falls down, though. He gets knocked down, and no call. I believe, yep, they're going to call that foul now. And we'll call it on Vincennes University. Free kick coming up for Ellerman Construction.
Well, a lot of chances for both sides early on.
Ball kicked downfield and kicked back out by the defense from VU. They'll bring it back down. Taking middle of the field, number 5 going to bring it off to the right side, get it stolen away. Right up the middle of the field. Nice skillful play in the middle that time by number 36. He'll get it taken away, though, at the defense. He tried to come back into it. And now the ball cleared up the right side. Cleared up the right side. 13 got a man in front of him. He's going to try to find him, I think. Now he's going to bring it in himself. Number 13 in front. He got it knocked away at the defense. 46. Really nice job of clearing that. Scramble for the ball and right on it. Nice aggressive play. Number 36 comes in. Defense comes out and it goes a little bit too far. 36 gets it back off the rebound. He'll bring it in, take the shot, and it'll be kicked away by the defense and back in. Hits the post, and the goalie's able to get it. But now it's taken back and a goal. 2-0 to score from Vincennes University. Number 36 gets the goal on that one, Dusty.
Yeah, just there to rebound, and you'll get to see it here in a moment on the replays, but that was absolutely just sticking with the play. That's what that led to, and right now, this VU team looking pretty good.
Took command of a rebound that time and was able to score it. After the first goal, it looks like Vincennes University really has done a better job of being able to get into the half of Ellerman Construction after the gray team dominated early. Number 11 gets it taken away up the left side. 48, again, down the side, and it's going to be taken away by 13. 13 kicks it out. Nice defensive play. Stays in bounds, and it will stay there on that far sideline, taken in the middle, though, by Vincennes University, and they'll come back. And VU down the left side. 8:48 now, looking in. Number 48 down that left sideline, far sideline, taken down. They kick it out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. It'll be a goal kick coming up for Ellerman Construction. And the goalie will kick it away. Goalie wearing the black tank top over his gray uniform. In fact, both goalies wearing black tank tops over top of their uniforms. 13 down the middle of the field. 13 gets it back. They'll bring it off the right side. 13 going to kick it ahead of him, and now it's punched away at the defense, and 13 gets it again. Down the right side. 13 down the middle. Got it knocked away. The ball still loose. 36 with it. Gets away from a kick. He'll go down the right side. He's got some room actually on his left side, going far down the far sideline. And 13 rides him off the play, and he'll turn the ball back. And he'll go up the field, and it'll be cleared into the half, taken there by VU. They'll bring it back in. Number 36 up the middle, 1-on-3. He'll try to get it in. He'll get it knocked away. Ball loose, 36 down the right side. Gets it kicked away again. Up to the middle and taken there by number 11. 36 takes it back. 36 in on goal. It's going to be out of bounds. Knocked out by the goalie. It'll be the corner kick coming up.
And nice job by 36 there, just sticking with it and paying attention for where the ball is.
So they'll get a corner kick, and it looks like a 36, I believe, for VU. We'll find out if he will take it. Actually, right now it'll be 48 make that, actually, taking the corner kick. Looks like he'll be swinging that ball back to his play on the side of the penalty area, far side. The ball loose. Back in front. They got a chance. 36 puts it in. Number 36 hits the goal, and that makes it 3-0.
Well, we'll get to watch this entire corner play here in a moment, as that's how this play developed.
Yeah, they basically took it right off of the short play, right off of the penalty area, far side. They brought it back to the center and were able to put it in.
Hey, how you make it work. It didn't look pretty at first, but I've said this on many occasions. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That's exactly right. They finished that one. So a 3-0 game right now. The ball knocked away up the middle of the field and taken right there by 48. They're going to break in again. Now it gets to the defense. The ball knocked away at the defense. 36 hits it off of the Ellerman Construction player. It'll be blue ball, I believe. Vincennes University pulling it in. So they're going to throw it in right near midfield. Number 36 will look to throw it in. A nice throw in that time. And ball taken though by Ellerman Construction. Down 3-0. Here's number 5 trying to bring it up front. And the ball loose. And we got another break, I believe. So another water break and a chance to talk to their coaches. Again, Dusty, part of that I think is early in the season.
Right, it is. It could be, and could be just getting some instruction right now.
So I want to remind you, by the way, that this game is presented by First Vincennes Savings Bank. First Vincennes Savings Bank is a real community bank that makes decisions locally and not on some coastline. Visit them today, either their 6th Street or Kimmel Road branch today. It's First Vincennes Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, and Dusty, proud to support local sports in the community.
Yes, they are. Got to talk with Bill Sandiford over at First Robinson Savings Bank, the sister bank. I know him and Ross Martin do a lot of work in each of their communities. Ross basically runs things here at Vincennes, and a great crew over at First Vincennes Savings Bank.
Really have done a lot of jobs. They've called themselves your real community bank, and they really have been over the years with all their community sponsorships they have done of different things, and it's really good to see.
That they have. And, I mean, you talk about the signage heading into town, both here and even at Robinson, they've got that. They've got signage in Palestine, Oblong, over in Crawford County. First Robinson, First Vincennes Savings Banks both do that.
So another kickoff going to be coming up. So again, the second break is done. Now it'll be VU with the soccer ball kicking it away. They'll go right down the middle of the field. Ball taken away by Ellerman Construction. Number 13 blocked at the VU offensive end, and now 36 trying to get it in. The ball knocked away. 13 now kind of got a high ball that time up to number 3, and back it going to the VU end, and it's going to be a 1-on-2, actually a 1-on-4. Be brought down the middle of the field, and now they get some help. Number 3, though, gets it taken away, and at the defense, Ellerman Construction bringing it back.
Defense was set that time.
Number 13, and they're playing a kind of a high defense, whereas VU's playing their 2 players back. Ellerman Construction playing back. Here's the ball now, taking number 3. They'll bring it in, try to go through the defense. He does. He may try to get a shot off. He hasn't. He'll turn it back to the middle and get it stolen away, and Vincennes University brings it out. And the ball in the middle of the field, number 13, acting as a sweeper, doing a good job of bringing it back into the offensive end. Number 3 with it. Back to the middle of the field, and it'll be knocked away. 13 again will put it back in. Take him on number 7. Now we've got a one-on-one, the shot, and a save made. Number 7 took the shot that time out of Ellerman Construction. The save made by the goalkeeper from Vincennes University, the blue team, and it'll be taken by the Blues down the right side. Knocked away by the defense from Ellerman Construction. Number 4 gets it back to 13, and he'll clear, try to, down the field. Now he'll get another chance at it. Puts on his right foot. He'll bring it back to the middle of the field. He'll try to bring it down. Now he'll bring it down himself. Up front to number 3. Good play. Number 3 down the middle of the field. 3 looks to drive. He's going to look to shoot. He's going to go inside. He's got a chance, and he scores. Number 3 takes it from about half field all the way into the goal. Dusty, that makes it a 3-1 game.
That it does, and we'll see the replay on that drive here in just a moment. An absolutely beautiful goal, and nice to see this great team on the board.
And that was set up by a pass, by the way, by number 13. He passed it out of his own end. He found 3 in some space in VU's offensive end, and he just went in and did the rest.
Well, an absolute beauty goal.
So 3-1 to score. Vincennes University now will kick it off. And tell you what, that goal is a godsend for Ellerman Construction because they were already down 3-0, and they got a really nice shot on goal and put it in.
That it was. It was something they needed. They're in this game now.
Number 2 bringing it back down. Let's see if they put some confidence in it to Ellerman Construction with that first goal that went in. Now the ball taken away. Looks like they're moving better as well. 13 down the right side, actually left side, make that near sideline. 13 bringing the ball in. 13 down the middle of the field, keeping the ball with him. Now he'll go in. He'll try to take the shot. He moves into the center of the shot. He scores. Took that one all the way from half field on in, and now all of a sudden, Dusty, it's 3-2.
Well, welcome back, Ellerman Construction.
Tell you what, man, they really, you could see it. After that goal, Dusty, they really picked their game up a notch.
That they have, they're really getting into things here.
So 3-2 the score. Vincennes University will kick it off. There will be a substitution coming in for Ellerman Construction on the back line. Try to get the number when we get a chance. Down the middle of the field, 13 with it back. He'll play it to center forward now. Work off the right side, 13 with it again. He'll bring it back in the middle. Got it knocked away at the defense. Good play. Now the 2 Ellerman Construction players this time playing back near their own goal on defense. And the loose ball is going to go out of play. It'll be a throw-in for VU. Number 36, I believe. Throw it into the middle. It's taken away. Number 3 again will get it. By the way, that substitution, number 2 in the game, I believe. Or actually, no, he was on the field. We'll try to find out that player on that right defense here in just a minute. Number 2 takes it down, looking for number 3. Number 2 going to hold down to number 3 off the right side. Nice pass. Down the middle of the field, he's going to try to tie this game up and spin move. Shoots and a save made. He hit it toward the center of the goal. But that was pretty close to being a 3-3 tie.
Well, we're going to take a look at that play here in just a moment because that was a beautiful play. Both not only the pirouette by the forward on this play, but a nice stop by the goalie, seeing the change in the way the ball was coming at him and making the anticipation.
They're going to have an illegal throw at 36, threw it over the side of his head, and he realized it because then he just went back and did the proper technique. So he'll do it again. Yeah, this is a level where they just show them how to do it. So, and he knew what he did wrong, and that's a good thing. And again, this is a training thing, and that time he did it right.
Yeah, that's the beauty of playing in a recreational league in a sense. This is a instructional league.
Exactly. 13 right down the middle of the field. Taken away by number 3. He'll try to get it in. 13 now will stop. And actually, I thought I heard a whistle. It is on another field, so they'll keep playing. Number 3 down the right side for the pass from number 2. 3 down the right. He'll keep the ball in that right corner, bring it back outside, try to find somebody. Now he will. 13 down the middle of the field. 13, number 2. 13 kind of playing like a midfielder right now, back in that middle of that attack. Now he'll bring it straight forward. 13 trying to get a shot. He's got a goal already. That time he got it taken away. Now 13 off the right side. Brings it back in. He'll shoot it, and it's going to go wide, knocked off at the defense, and now they'll kick it away. But stolen away by Ellerman back on the right side. At 45, trying to finally clear it. Can't. Taken by Ellerman, and a nice save that time made by the VU goalkeeper. Made no doubt about that one as he went down to his stomach to make that save.
Well, I will tell you from what I've seen, this keeper for VU doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he really knows what he's doing back there. He's made a couple of pretty good saves so far. 13, bringing the ball back to the middle of the field, taken away by 36 of VU. Now the ball loose. Ellerman Construction, number 2, with it off the right side, turns it. Actually, correction, number 3, now to 2, trying to go down the middle of the field. And it's knocked away. Still loose. Number 2 still trying to keep it in. Now they contain it. 13 off the right side. Back to the middle of the field to number 7, now to number 3. He will turn the ball in and got it stolen away. The ball loose on the floor, and a nice save again as the goalkeeper again made no doubt. Goalie really did a good job of doing that, so they'll throw it out. Taken by the VU players. 36, taken away by number 2, back to 36. Blocked at the defense by Ellerman Construction. Down the middle, number 7, off down to number 2. They'll try to turn the ball upfield, get it into the VU half. They do. And down the right side. And a whistle. And it looks like we've got another break.
I think this is our halftime break. I've got your reads, Tom. I'll go through them real quick. I've got 2 reads we need to do.
Okay.
Want to remind you today's coverage of Vincennes Youth Soccer presented by Goodwin Sievers Funeral Home, there for you when you need them the most in Vincennes and Washington. Learn more about pre-arrangement services as well as services of cremation at GoodwinSieversFH.com. Also, I want to remind you Full Range Sports has their new website up at FullRangeSports.com. Check it out today. Keep up on the latest with Vincennes Youth Soccer and other sports produced by Full Range Sports. On the site, you'll be able to watch archive broadcasts and even purchase for download for your own viewing pleasure anytime. Also, Full Range Sports is coming soon to Roku devices as well as your mobile devices and several other OTT platforms.
So, again, you're going to be able to see this on a lot of different places. And, again, we want to thank Full Range Entertainment and all the folks there for all of their help. Dusty, 3-2 right now at the end of one half of play. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be back after this. You're watching Vincennes Youth Soccer.
I guess I wasn't halftime.
So it will actually, yeah, they're still going the same direction, so there is a break. So we'll go ahead and keep it here.
My floor directing skills, I guess I'm going to have to do a little work.
Well, it's all a learning process, ain't that right?
Hey, at least you figured out what I meant by break.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, I've been around 30 years. I got a pretty good idea of what that is. Ellerman Construction will take it. I think this is the last kind of water break before the half. So they'll bring it down now. Number 2, it looks like, will play now. There's going to be a stop in the action, and we'll see a free kick coming up. Now they're actually going to re-kick it. They're going to restart the kickoff from the center circle. So now, it'll be Ellerman Construction. 13 takes it down. They'll give it off now to the right wing, and number 7 taking it down the right. Stolen away, double team that time, and a nice play. Taken away by Vincennes University. Number 36, or correction, 36 down the right sideline. Ball still in play. Ellerman Construction, number 13, has been very active in this game, trying to bring it back. 13 up the left side. Got a man in front of him, got one also to his right, or to his left, make that. Actually, he'll bring it down the left side. 13 looking to his right. Stolen back by Vincennes University, back in the middle, and stolen again by number 9. Nice play on top of number 9. Working off to number 3. Number 3 back to the middle of the field, stolen by VU. Now the ball loose, number 8 with it. And the ball just kind of kicked around, and 8 will try to bring it in. Now they've got number 3 with it, back to number 8. Number 9 very close as well. And 13 trying to kid it away. Couldn't do it. Stolen back by VU. Now taken by number 13. And back to the left side. 13. Back to 7. Now the middle of the field. Now it's taken away. Ball loose in the middle of the field. 36-9. Nice slide tackle on 36 to keep that ball in. 36 back to middle. Now number 3. 3 off the right side. Number 3 looking in. He's going to try to get around 2 players. 3 up now. Stolen away. Taken away in the middle at time. 42 now taken back by number 3. He'll drive in. Actually, number 9 make that. They'll drive it in. 7 off of the left side. 3 there as well. Now 48 going to get it. 13 brings it back in. Trying to playing a sweeper that time. Keeping the ball in. And they'll bring it back now. Number 13. Back to the middle of the field. Nice play. Taken by number 3. He'll bring it in the middle, and that ball is going to go wide. Taken back by Ellerman Construction. Number 3 there on the left side. Bringing it back to the middle of the field. Kicked away nicely by the defense, but pulled down by number 13. 13 off the right side. Looks to shoot. 13. Now they'll bring it back in the middle, and the shot. It's a goal. 13 gets it. We are tied at 3. So number 13 gets it. We're tied at 3. Dusty, that 13 kind of working as a little bit of a kind of a midfielder, bringing that ball from the midfield and getting the goal right down the center.
That's how it works, and we're tied because of that. So I thought it was a great goal, and it's a brand new game.
Yep, 3-3. So the first 3 goals by Vincennes University. The last 3 goals scored by Ellerman Construction. That's where we stand at 3-3, nearing halftime. VU bringing the ball forward. The ball kicked away, taken by number 13. Here's 13. Takes it. He'll go out of bounds, and it'll stay with, it'll go with to Vincennes University. Then again, another throw over the side. And they're going to try it again, and they're going to tell them about throwing it over the back of the head. And that U-13 game we saw last week, Dusty, we saw some problems with that too.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have thought we would have seen that with that age group, but we did.
Early in the season, I mean, only week 2, you may see some of that just as players get back into the groove of things. 13, nice play. One about 2 or 3 players. 13, he's got the ball in front. He's going to go 1-on-2. Down the middle and knocked away at the defense, and number 10 takes it and knocks it away. Good play. Number 3 trying to save it, can't, and it'll be thrown for Ellerman Construction deep in the VU end. Ellerman Construction now at a 3-3 tie. Actually give it to VU, so Vincennes University will throw it in. Nice throw that time. Take it away. Ellerman back in front. Here's number 9. Tried to make it 7 back in front. Couldn't get the shot away. 10 with a good block at time, going to his knees to make that block, and it's taken away by Vincennes University. Back to 13, goes past him, but he will be able to keep it in. They have 1 defender back on front of goal. The other 4, though, are playing up. Stolen away by the blue team. Here they come. Taken there by 36. He's got some skills. He'll go down that right side. He did that last time when he was able to set up a goal. 36 back to the middle. Set up at number 48. He'll take the shot. Got blocked at defense. 13 right there. Big kid and really showed it that time as he took it away. Now the ball down the middle of the field. Ellerman Construction with it. Number 3 looking for some help. He'll bring it off the right side. He's got number 8 with him, but the ball knocked away at the defense. Here comes VU up the middle of the field, and the shot and a save made. Nice shot right up the middle of the field that time, but a save made on the shot by number 48. He scored a goal as well. Now they'll kick that ball away, but it'll be picked up by VU again and cleared by Ellerman Construction. They do clear it. Nice play. Number 36 with it, taken away by number 7. 7 up the middle of the field. It's going to be 1-on-3, and it'll be knocked away by the defense. He got it a little bit too far out in front of him. And a whistle, and we'll have a free kick coming up for Ellerman Construction. I'm Tom Lee along with Dustin Fuller. And Dustin, pretty good game so far.
It has been a good game, Tom, and honestly, I think that this game is pretty even.
And the ball knocked away. 36 takes it forward, knocked away at the defense for Ellerman Construction. We got a 3-3 tie right now with this one. Here's the ball outside. They'll bring it back to the middle, taking there by 46. He'll try to shoot. He'll score. Vincennes University, after giving up 3 straight goals, takes the lead on a goal by number 36. He slotted it right into the right corner.
And we'll watch this again as it just sets up for a beautiful goal just getting up ahead and just found his way into the back.
So VU, after giving up 3 straight goals, now go up 4-3. So momentum looks like it's taken another change here, still in the first half. Substitution coming in for Vincennes University. And call number 0. There's a player without a number out there, so we'll call him number 0. So the ball taken in. They will bring it outside right. Knocked away. In the middle of the field, the ball loose, but 4 players on it. They'll kick it back outside number 3. Number 3 back in the middle of the field. 3 trying to turn. He's got a chance to tie this game if he can square it. He can't. He goes right. Now he'll square it back in the middle. Got it knocked away at the defense, but he holds on to possession. Ball loose, and they're going to try to clear it out. They can't do it, and the ball's still loose in the middle of the field and taken out of there by the blue team, but not as far as the quarterback to the middle of the field. Still having trouble clearing it.
I think that is our halftime whistle.
And that is the halftime whistle. So once again, 4-3 the score. Vincennes University leads it over Ellerman Construction, and we are back after this 2-minute break. You are watching Vincennes Youth Soccer on Full Range Sports. Back once again here at the youth soccer field, and the score right now 4-3. Vincennes University leading Ellerman Construction. Is a tale of almost 3 different parts of that first half, Dusty, as VU scored the first 3 goals. Ellerman scored 3 of their own, and then right before halftime, the 4th goal for VU gave them the lead.
Yeah, you could call it a tale of 3 different parts. I think this match is very even between these 2 teams, and you mentioned this in the break. This one won't be a blowout.
I don't think so. I mean, like I said, right now, in fact, they're getting right back to action. That was a very quick break.
Yeah, it was. How about we take a quick look at the highlights?
All right, do it. They'll drive in on the right side, and they'll take the shot, and it's going to go in. First goal of the game goes in, and number 4 post, and the goalie's able to get it. But now it's taken back, and a goal. 2-0 to score from Vincennes University, number 36. That ball back to his play on the side of the penalty area, far side. The ball loose. Back in front. They got a chance. 36 puts it in. Go inside. He's got a chance, and he scores. Number 3 takes it from about half field all the way into the goal. Dusty, that makes it a 3-1. Take the shot. He moves into the center of the shot. He scores. Took that one all the way from half field on in, and now all of a sudden, Dusty, it's 3-2.
Well,
3 off the right side. Nice pass. Down the middle of the field. He's going to try to tie this game up and spin move. Shoots and a save made. He hit it toward the center of the goal. Looks to shoot. 13. Now they'll bring it back in the middle, and the shot. It's a goal. 13 gets it. We are tied at 3. So number 30. This one, here's the ball outside. They'll bring it back to the middle. Taking there by 46. He'll try to shoot. He'll score. Vincennes University, after giving up 3.
Good look at your first half highlights as we're back to live action.
And right now, the VU has got the ball, trying to clear it. Ellerman Construction now going from left to right. VU from right to left. Ellerman into gray. VU in the blue. And being brought in now, 13. Again, had a very active first half, taken away by player number 0, now to 48. 13 trying to turn it. 48 trying to go back the other way, and they do. Now they'll come forward. 36 off to number 13, who will turn it back to the left side. 13 trying to look at 7 in the middle. Gets it there. 7 back outside. Now to 13, who clears it in. But nobody there to be picked up by number 40. He'll try to bring it in, and the goalie will pick it up. Goalie will go ahead and clear it out by throwing it. Does so, but not as far as the defense. About 5 players from each team there. And so they will get it set up, and it will be a free kick. And we'll see it. Maybe Ellerman Construction taking it. No, it's going to be VU. So VU will take it. Maybe a free kick coming right off the top of the penalty area, but VU gets it. Vincennes University right down the field, number 40, back to the middle, taken by number 8. He'll drive it in the middle, and 40 trying to get to it, and 3 does, but the ball goes out of play, and it'll be a goal kick. So kind of a status quo first couple of minutes. They'll bring it back out. It's taken back in the middle by VU off of a kick from Ellerman Construction. He took a shot. It wound up a little bit short of the goal. 36 back to the middle of the field to bring it down. Nice play. Turning it around. Ellerman Construction trying to bring it in. Does. Back to the middle. Pulled off by number 13. And the ball taken away. Now the ball loose. 13 will get it back out. Off of the right side near the penalty area. 13 back to the top of the area. Taken by 7. He'll drive it in. He'll get knocked away. But picked up in the middle. They got a shot at it and a goal, I believe. Yes. So they did get the goal for Ellerman Construction. I believe give that credit to number 7. So that will make it a 5-3 game, Dusty. And just kind of one of those plays that just sort of developed out of nowhere.
Yeah, it did. And it was a nice goal as we have it on the replay right now. Beautiful goal.
So the ball taken by Ellerman Construction off the kick by VU. VU gets it back now. It's Ellerman Construction actually tied it at 4-4. I said 5-3. I meant it's a 4-all tie now for those two teams. They'll bring it back to the middle of the field. Taken away by 13. Actually, number 13 right down the right side. Got a shot. He's going to score that one. So Ellerman Construction scores 2 quickly, and that makes it a 5-4 game. So 2 straight goals. Reverse a 4-3 deficit in half, and now the Ellerman Construction, the team in the gray, Dusty leads it by a 5-4 score.
And they're just doing it right out of the chute as well.
Yeah. VU, actually, when we did the highlight package, there was a kid who had a really good opportunity. It came up short, and then Ellerman Construction took advantage and added 2 goals to go back up by 1 goal at 5-4. So the kickoff coming now. Ellerman Construction will kick it off, and another substitute will have a goalie sub come in. And another defender coming in as well. Looks like trying to see the number, I think 36 is going to go in the goal.
Well, and the way those goals came, Tom, they were boom, boom.
Yep.
I was just loading the other one to our social media platforms, and all of a sudden we get goal 2. And in between that, I've got Roy Inglis yanking on my chair telling me that he's our official for our second set of games.
Oh, really? Wow, that's really good. Number 13 takes a shot, by the way, as you were talking, and he tried to go high on the goal, went over top of it. It'll be a goal kick coming up for VU. Number 13, I'll tell you, 13-8 for Ellerman Construction. Pretty big-sized kids for that age.
They are, but they're also taking charge out there too.
They are. They really are taking a lot of the shots, and that's so. At that age, you get some size. Here's the ball in the middle, and a shot going to be taken. No, but good save They tried to go straight ahead, and a good save that time. I believe it's number 7 who had that shot, and a save by the goalkeeper. So a good first touch by the VU goalie. They'll try to go right down the side. They tried a little lead pass that time, get a little bit short. It was taken by number 3, now to 13. Ball loose off of the sideline and out of play. Number 7 tried to save it, couldn't do it, and throw in for VU. Vincennes University in the blue, Ellerman Construction in the gray. First of 3 today here in this U-8 division from the Vincennes Youth Soccer Fields. Middle of the field, taken there by number 3. Down the middle of the field, they'll take it back. Here's 3 left. Got a chance, a shot, and a save made again. Nice save by the goalie that time for VU.
That was a beautiful save.
I tell you what, 3 got into close range, and he just really took charge that time and made a good save. He's going to punt it out this time. First kick we've seen from a goalkeeper. It's going to go out on the right side. Taking up at 36, he gets past number 3, who mishits the ball. Now it's a 1-on-3. 36 going to bring it down, waiting for the cavalry to come, and they didn't get there. Number 7 off the right side. Brings it back into the middle. 7 back outside to number 0, player without a number. Back to the middle and stolen away. Taken away front. And he'll go to number 48. He'll bring it in. 1-on-2. 48 trying to take the steal. Ball knocked away down the right side. Number 3 will take it up the right side now for Ellerman. Ellerman Construction, number 3, now knocked away. Back to 48 for VU down the middle. Gets a good play right down the middle of the field that time. Taken there by the player number 0. And the ball knocked away at the defense by Ellerman Construction, and they'll hold possession. 0 down the right side, looking. They'll try to drive it down the middle, knocked away again at the defense by Ellerman, and it'll go out of bounds and throw in for VU about 2/3 of the way down the field. So our first break coming up, Dusty, our first refreshment break, I guess, and would this be a good time to talk about another one of our great sponsors?
Oh, I think it'd be an awesome time.
Let's do it right now from Full Range Sports. You can check out the new FullRangeSports.com today to keep up on the latest in Vincennes Youth Soccer and the other sports provided by Full Range Sports. And on the site, you can watch advanced archived broadcasts and even purchase for download for your own viewing pleasure at any time. And coming soon to Roku devices, it's the company that's bringing you all the action today, Full Range Sports.
Yeah, I hope everyone is enjoying this broadcast, and we have to say thanks to everyone in part for making it possible, including Tom Lee coming to call the games. Got to say thanks to part of our engineering crew, including Jonathan LeBlanc, also Joshua Kramer doing some of the engineering consultant work on this. Tanner Thorne on our camera down at the far end of this truck. We're broadcasting out of our truck bed once again. Of course, Tom, thank you.
Absolutely.
I don't remember I said thank you to you or not.
Oh, you did. You said at the very beginning.
Okay.
But when you get old, your mind goes. Believe me, I know.
Yeah.
Anyway, it'll be Vincennes University now kicking it off as they're doing like 3 refreshment breaks, I believe, 3 or 4 in each half for these kids because, again, you're playing a longer time here in the U-8 level, and so it just gives kids a chance to kind of refresh themselves and regroup.
Well, and start getting them trained that it's going to take a little longer for a half once you go to U10 and U12 or
Exactly.
U13.
Yeah, U13.
On up.
So the ball will be taken by Ellerman Construction down the right side, stolen away from number 2, back in the middle of the field. Still kind of a scrum for the ball, 2 trying to take it in. Number 12 trying to get it. First time we've seen him today. Or called his number anyway. Number 8 down the middle of the field. It's knocked away, taken away by number 3, or 13. Make that back to the middle. 13 got a chance at it, and it's going to go in. Right down the center of the thing that time, but number 13 gets that goal, and Ellerman Construction adds to their lead.
A beautiful goal, and I'm sure our crew has a good shot on it here. Here we go. Tanner right on it on the camera well. That drive from 13, pop, just right past the goalie. Goalie guessed right, just a little late getting there.
A little too much muster on the ball. I think he must have misjudged his speed because he was behind that thing and had gone in after he had made that save, or tried to make that save. Anyway, taken by Vincennes University. Now back Ellerman Construction. They'll take it down again. And the ball loose in the middle of the field, taken there by VU down the middle. Now knocked away at the defense. Here's number 8 that time. They'll bring it back. And the ball, about 4 players on it this time. Now they'll bring it back out. 36 trying to get it. Nice slide that time back to 13, though, but a good slide by 36. Now he gets up and makes a play on the ball, so he didn't stay down. He got back up. The ball loose on the floor, back outside to the middle. It's going to be taken by VU. They'll knock it out toward the side, but picked off that time by number 5 from Ellerman. Back to the middle of the field. He'll look for 13. He'll take a shot, and it's going to be saved that time. He didn't get a lot of foot on that one, and the goalie made a pretty easy save. So the kick, a nice one that time, a good punt. Back into the end of Ellerman Construction, back to their own end, and Ellerman will take it back. The team in the gray, outside with it, number 2. Back to the middle of the field, 36 gets it down. Now they'll bring it back to the near the center line, and brought back out that time by Ellerman Construction. Step over by number 3, he'll bring it back to the middle and knocked it to VU, but back again to 13. 13 down the field. Let's see if he'll look to shoot it. This time he will, up the middle, and a save made right in front of the Ellerman Construction player. So the kick going to go away. Now, this kid, it was pretty impressive, Dusty, because really he's kicking it against the wind, and he got a really good kick. That last time, that one not as good, but he still got it near half field. Here's the ball right side, number 3. 3 back to the middle of the field, taken there by number 13. It'll be taken away. Now the ball loose in the middle of the field, going through about 3 or 4 legs that time, down to 38. 3 or 4 pairs of legs. VU back with it. 38 looking to drive it. 13 will take it. 13 up the left side, stolen away at the defense. Again, that time by VU, back to the middle of the field. Ellerman with it again. They'll work it down the right side. The ball taken by number 5, and the save made by the goalie.
I believe we had a whistle before that, Tom.
Yeah, they had a push. You saw it out there. I wasn't for sure if they would get the push. They did on Ellerman Construction, and VU will bring it out. So taken back by Ellerman Construction near the half field line. Number 8 trying to bring it back in. They do. And stolen away. They'll work it back. Number 8 back to the middle of the field, and they will get it away. Taken back by the defense. Now the ball loose near the center field. Number 3 and number 8 trying to get to it. Now they'll work it down again. Number 3 off the right side. And back it goes into the Ellerman Construction end. Number 13. Back off of the left side. They'll work it off of back to the middle of the field. Into the front field. There's number 8. Well knocked away, though. They'll pick it back up in the middle. On the turn, taking away number 5, actually taking that shot. Ball loose. 36 trying to bring it out. Does. Now it's taken away. They'll bring it back to the front. Number 36 gets it stolen by number 3. Now number 8 back to number 3. Turned over on the ball, kind of mishit it. Now we'll get it back, though. Number 3 back to the middle, and 13 tries to bring it in. 13 off the right side. Got some room. Going to take that shot. Got it knocked away. Blocked it to defense nicely. And the defense brings it back. Now 13 with it again. They're going to turn. Ran into his own guy that time. It'll bring it back out. And the ball loose. And did it go out of play? It did not. Here's number 2. Back to the middle. Ball loose. Still on the ground. Number 3 will bring it back in. Ball loose again. Now the shot goes, and the goalie makes the save. He got on top of it quickly that time and made the save.
Nice read from the keeper there.
So see if he tries to punt it again. He's had 2 punts, and both of them look pretty good. He's going to go to the top of his area and kick it away. And a nice kick that time, right up the middle of the field. It's going to go into the Ellerman Construction half. They're going to pick it up the middle, and now whistle. Do we have another? No, we don't have a whistle on this field. Actually, it's on another one. So it'll bring it back down the middle of the field, now down to right side. Taken by number 13. 13 got it knocked away nicely. Taken away beautifully that time by the defense. Number 36 off the left side for VU, trying to cut this deficit back in the middle. Can't get it. And the ball loose in the middle of the field and taken away by Ellerman Construction. The ball off of the left side. It will stay in play. 48. Nice tackle that time right in front. Almost took it away. Now VU does back down the middle of the field. They'll bring it back out near the bottom of that center circle. Up the middle of the field, number 5 will get it. And now a whistle. Or is it? No, they're going to keep playing. It's kind of confusing when you get a whistle from a nearby field and you wonder if it's your field or not. 36 going to bring it down. Actually on defense now, number 2 back to the middle of the field, taken away by Ellerman Construction again. Down the middle, 13. Going to look to the middle, got a shot at it, and he's going to put it in. Right corner that time. The goalie had a shot at it. He tried to bring it down with his body but couldn't stop it, and so another goal now for Ellerman Construction.
And that was a nice goal there, and you'll get to see the plays that led up to it here in a moment. Just right there, sheer strength, getting around and getting an opening.
I hate to say this, Dusty, but I think I lost count. Is it like 7-3, I believe,
it's
or 7-4? Yeah, 7-4. Well, I'm glad my mind's still working.
Well, in your defense, you don't have a monitor that has the score.
Yeah, it's hard to look over yours, and that's fine. That's why I was kind of leaning on you a little bit. One thing I like to see, Dusty, is you see a goalie down there on the end for Ellerman Construction, a man in the orange standing next to him. I believe it may be his dad or an assistant coach or something helping the goalie. I remember when my son Jonathan played in youth soccer, I did that some, so it's really good to see that continuing.
It's good to see parents involved.
Number 9, Ellerman Construction taking it away down the middle of the field. They'll try to clear it out. And now we've got another break in the action. And again, kind of a windy day today, Dusty, but we've got another sponsor that we want to talk about, and it's Goodwin Seavers Funeral Home. Presented by Goodwin Seavers Funeral Home, there for you when you need them the most. In Vincennes and in Washington, learn about pre-arrangement services as well as services for cremation online at GoodwinSeaversFH.com.
And I know Chris Seavers, Tim Goodwin. I'm going to get the names right one of these days. I should know this because I know both individuals real well. They both do a lot of things funeral-wise, not just cremation. They do pre-arrangement. They'll put something together last minute, say something tragic happens.
So Goodwin Seavers Funeral Home, one of your great sponsors, along with Full Range Sports at First Vincennes Savings Bank, and we appreciate their season-long commitment to Vincennes youth soccer.
And I know Tim is the head coach at South Knox as well.
And again, South Knox, the varsity not having a bad season at all in the JV level. They just lost their first game to Washington recently, but before that they had just been pounding teams in the area.
Well, that junior high loss to Washington, they were on the backup goalie. And that I was there for that game, and I will tell you, that goalie had several excellent saves. And, I mean, if we were there covering it,
yeah,
some of those would be hashtag SC Top 10.
Man. Well, I've seen a few of those back in the day. I would have loved to have seen the ones that this kid made. It sounds really good. Well, our second break is over. I believe we'll have one more break, if I am correct, as we go on through this day. Again, actually going on all over the joint today as we look out past all the way to the fields we were last week. And, again, games heading on all the way and going to go that way all the way through this afternoon. The kickoff by Ellerman, taken away by Vincennes University at the defensive line. Now back to the middle. 13 has it. Up the left side, number 13. Back to the middle of the field. He's going to take the shot, and it's just wide. Goalie had it covered well that time on that far post, but he's trying again to slot it into that right side and just missed by maybe a foot.
Yeah, that's a tough break. It would have put this game wide open.
Yep.
I mean, it's a 3-goal game late in the contest, but
yep,
I was expecting a little more from VU in the second half.
7-4 the score right now. Ellerman Construction leading it. They'll kick it away down the middle of the field, and Ellerman takes it back off of the side, number 3 to 40, back to 3 again, and taking it to 13. He's going to try to shoot it. He's going to get cut off at the defense that time, picked up by VU. And 13 gets it, and a nice save by the goalie again. He was able to get up with his arms that time, save it with his arms and his body.
Well, The reason why Ellerman's ahead is they've controlled the play in this second half, and it's credit to their offense, and just the defense hadn't had much to do.
Exactly, and that's the thing. It's been pretty much played, if you want to say maybe 70% of the Ellerman end, but they still only lead at 7-4, or 8-4 now, make that. Actually, as they bring it down the middle, and the ball knocked away by the goalkeeper out to the right side, down the far sideline, and picked off by Ellerman Construction, and they'll return the attack.
I like the dribbling by 13 there.
They're playing, I tell you what, they're playing with 2 players back, too, so this is basically 3 players making a dominance. VU, though, back on the other end. Number 12, down the middle, stolen away by the defense of Ellerman. And taking by 13. He's got some room. He'll bring it up right down the center of the field. Now facing 2 players from VU. He'll get past 1. He'll get past 2. He'll bring it in. And now the shot just wide. He shot that ball. He wanted that near post on the left, Dusty, and shot it just wide as it curled a little bit past that post.
A little too much hesitation on that drive.
Now, I tell you what I like about the Vincennes University, they're going to say is touched by VU, it looks like, is being a corner kick. I like the goalie punting the ball because he's punting against the wind, and he gets getting some pretty good distance.
That he is for the situation. And that flag is really flying out there.
Vincennes University with it. You can probably hear some of the wind in the microphones as well. Off of the right side, take him at 13. 13 down the right side. He'll bring it back in. Turns back inward. He's going to got a shot at it. He'll come down the middle of the field, and the save by the goalie. He took maybe one move too many that time.
Yeah, when you're in U-8 division, it's kind of hard to make that judgment at that age.
They're going to kick it away again. That time a pop-up bit right to the defense and taken back by Vincennes University. Ball knocked away, but taken by number 3 from Ellerman right at the corner of the area, the penalty area, and taken back out by 13. They'll bring it in, and the ball saved by the goalkeeper. So VU able to hold on that time. And a kick kind of tipped up his foot. Now the ball in the middle, and the goalie going to come out and dominate his box, and he'll kick it back out. But now number 3 had it. They got an open goal if they hurry. Now the goalie back.
I don't think they saw the open goal.
So they were able to get away with that one was VU. They'll bring it back to the middle of the field. Take him at 36. And 13 actually on it. 13 probably been the best player in this game for either team right now. Back outside on the right. Take him on number 5. Number 5 back off the right side. Kicks it forward. Looking for number 3 on the left side. Gets it to him on that far side now. Taken by VU. Vincennes University down the middle of the field. Got knocked away, and that should be a foul that time on. They didn't call it. They called it a good play that time. Here's 13. 1-on-2 again. 13 going to bring it up the middle. He's going to take the play, and the goalie will make the save. So the goalie from VU makes the save. We'll see if he tries to kick it again. He does. He kicks it outside to the right. And it'll be taken by Ellerman Construction. Now down the sideline. Number 5 gets it back from number 12. 5 kicks it out of play, and a goal kick coming up for VU.
Well, this match is almost done, but I like the adjustments made by Ellerman.
I do too. I do too. They really did a good job. They moved, they're playing 4 now, but if they need to, they played 3, and basically have dominated with 3. If they wanted to keep that second defender back, they could, but they haven't had to.
Well, this age group either, you don't necessarily see adjustments made at halftime by the coaching staff.
Here's the ball up the middle, taken there by 7. He's going to try to bring it in. Now the ball loose. It's off the post, and it goes out to the left side.
Like the drive, just a little off target.
And he'll try to take a shot again with number 5. He puts it back up to the middle. And down the middle of the field, here's 13. He got it off the post again. He got his own rebound and hits that one down the middle of the field. And it'll be kicked away from the play. There's number 9. He gets the shot and the save. So ball loose in the middle that time, and VU is able to get to it.
I imagine Ellerman Construction is not liking the sound of that goalpost right now.
Yeah, they've hit like 2 or 3 off of it, I tell you. Kick out to try to go number 36 out there on the right, on the left side. Make that now picked up on the right by 13 from Ellerman Construction, but taken back by VU. They've got some room now. Here's 36 going to try to take it forward. He's hounded by number 3. Good defensive play. 3 players come back now for Ellerman. They'll bring it back out. Number 36 looks to drive, shoots, and scores. Nice individual work that time, Dusty, by number 36 as he slotted it right into the left goalpost.
Just making it happen. And we'll see the drive here in a moment, as it wasn't was pretty at the beginning, but he got into a position where he was basically hounded by 3 members of that Ellerman construction team and just put it on home.
So what, 8-5 now, I believe. Is that correct?
7-5.
7-5. Okay, so 7-5 the score. Ellerman still by 2 goals, and again, not a lot of time left. So number 11 will come out, and it looks like number 4, I believe, will back in for Ellerman. So Ellerman up by 2 goals. They will take the kickoff. Ellerman's dominated this game territorially, but only lead by 2 goals right now. A lot of that due to some individual efforts by Vincennes University. Been able to take advantage of some clear field as Ellerman tried to come up to kind of contain a bit. Ball goes out of play, or it really doesn't. No, it's still in. Died on that near sideline. Number 8 trying to get it further down. And looks like another break coming up at Dusty, so it'll give us a chance one more time to talk about one of our great sponsors, First Vincennes Savings Bank. First Vincennes Savings Bank, a real community bank that makes decisions locally and not on some coastline. Visit them today at either their 6th Street location or at Kimmel Road. And at their branch today, First Vincennes Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, and proud to support local sports in the community. So, Dusty, again, we talk about our great sponsors, and they have just been wonderful for us, and we appreciate every one of them.
Right, and I know normally we would try to give a post game, but I will tell you, timing-wise, as soon as this one wraps up, we're going to have to wrap up, and we're going to have to move fields. So
yeah, we're going down about 200 yards, I think, or not even that far, maybe 50 yards.
But we also have to worry about a crowd and a few other things.
So, once again, this is, I think, the final break. And, Dusty, this has become a pretty good game with 2 goals right now at 7-5.
It's been a great game. I thought I was expecting a little more out of VU, and I think they're starting to catch the adjustments that Ellerman Construction made. Yeah,
Ellerman's dominated. I mean, when you talk about the field of play, they've had like 70% of the play on their side. But, again, First Vincennes, actually Vincennes University has done a really nice job of coming back on breakaways, and that's where they've been scoring a few of their goals is on that break.
It is, and you got to give credit on making that happen.
7-5 the score right now, and it looks like that I think Ellerman is going to be kicking it away. They're going from left to right, and Vincennes University right to left. It will be Ellerman getting ready to put it in play, and they do up the right side. And stole away on that near sideline. Brought down again by number 48. 48 coming straight ahead, taken by 13 down the middle of the field. So 13 back off the right side. 13 now with 1-on-2. He'll drive it in. He gets past some players. The shot scored. That's another goal by number 13. That time knocked it off the goalie, and it went into his right side of the goal. And so now it's an 8-5 lead for Ellerman.
And let's watch this develop as 13 goes to the outside, goes past the defense, and boom, beats the keeper.
So that one makes it an 8-5 lead. Vincennes University will kick off now, again, as we get later on into this game. They'll bring it up the right side. They'll bring it down the middle. Now pulled off again by number 13. Back to the middle. And they got another shot at it. The ball loose. It's going to go wide just past the right goalpost, and it'll belong to Vincennes University. So VU back to the play. Oh, they're going to call a corner kick. Going to give Ellerman a corner kick. Thought the shot was wide. They said it was deflected. Now the ball back to the middle, and VU going to get it. They got a shot again of the play. And taken back by number 13. Boy, I tell you what, he's been everywhere today. Took that one away from 36. Now 36 will get it back down the middle of the field. Past 2 defenders, and the goalie will come up. He didn't need to get on it this time. The defense cleaned it up for him. So here comes Ellerman back at it. And ball taken away again off of the defense by Ellerman. He'll take it up to number 7. Now to 36 and back outside. Number 48 down the left side. 3 players on defense for Ellerman Construction. Down to 36. 13 trying to take it. Does. Steps right in front of it. Now 36 back with it. And here's Vincennes University back in the middle. Number 36 and 12 getting it. 36 tried to bring it in. Got it knocked away from him and taken away by Ellerman. Ellerman Construction number 2 down the left sideline. Back with it. Stolen away. Nice play by the defense coming up to make that play. Back to 36 for Vincennes University. And 13 takes him off the ball again. Tell you what, he's done a really nice job scoring and keeping the other team from scoring as well.
Well, we have an out-of-town scoreboard update for those watching. This is the Colts game. The Colts are up 9-3 on the Vikings. Oh,
so a good play, good first opening game there for the Colts in Indianapolis at Lucas Oil Stadium.
I beg to differ.
You are a Vikings fan along with 2 or 3 other teams. So,
hey, how are those Bengals doing, by the way?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
Have you gotten the paper bag out yet?
Not quite. Like I say, there's a lot of good things there. It's just going to take it looks like a little while to develop them. Ball taken down by number 36, Vincennes University. Back to number 13 up the right side. 13 back to the middle. He's going to find some open space right down the middle. Goes past number 48, goes long, gets the ball. He's going to go down again, take a shot, and score it again right in that right side.
Didn't we just see this play?
Pretty close, too. I mean, like I said, that time he took it past 2 or 3 players. And I tell you what, he has been the dominant player in this game today.
I think so. I'm going to look at this one. This is the one that we had moments ago. Or no? Yeah, this is the one from just moments ago. And then we're going to play the full version back of the last one, I believe. No?
Couple of substitutions in for Ellerman Construction.
Yeah, this is the one, I think, maybe moments ago.
Okay.
Another one. They just beat the defense.
VU going to bring it forward, and it's going to be taken away again by Ellerman. And number 5 with it down the right side, knocked it out of play, and VU will have it, I believe. So the ball knocked out of play. Actually, I'm going to call a free kick coming up. We'll see who gets it. It'll be VU with it, it looks like. So he'll take a free kick. They'll go straight forward down the middle of the field. Number 48 stops right down the middle. Number 12 tried to get it. Can't. 36 tries to take it in. Now 13 will get it again for Ellerman down the middle of the field. And taken away by Ellerman Construction. Ball loose. Ellerman back with it. Number 5 down the right side, double team. Gets it stolen away, taken away by 11. 34 with it, coming forward. And it'll be brought down by Vincennes University. Pretty late in this game, down to the middle of the field, taken away. Here's number 8, got ridden off the play nicely. Actually, number 3, ridden off the play nicely. That time by the VU defense. And number 3 back outside. Goes to 11, back to number 3. He'll work it off the right side, solely by the VU defense, and now taken by 11. 11 mishit it. He gets it back, though. Tries to roll toward the middle of the field, taken down nicely by Ellerman Construction. Outside, and a whistle, and that'll be a foul called on Ellerman Construction that time as number 5. Looks like collided with number 48, and so I believe it'll be a VU free kick coming up from their own end.
You just can't push your opposition.
Yeah, that's what happened that time. He's looking for the ball and just kind of got a little too aggressive. So here's the ball taken away. Ellerman back with it. Now 48, now back to the middle. Stolen away nicely and kicked out. Here's number 3. Number 3 back to the middle. Stolen away, taken away that time by Ellerman. Ball loose in the middle. And no call that time. Knocked down, but no call. 13 up the right side. Number 13 down to the corner. Taken back. Loose on the floor. Taking by 5. He's got a shot at it. Didn't get it. Kind of poked in the middle. Now another shot. And it's going to be a save by the goalie that time. They tried to make a quick shot, and it's stolen by VU. Now back by Ellerman. Here's the shot. 13 trying to go with it. And the ball going to be picked up by the goalie. And a whistle. And so we'll have to see what we got here. Ellerman Construction with a free kick. It looks like right at the edge of the area. 13, the kick just wide. Oh, man, he got a foot on that one. Tried for that right corner again. Just missed.
He's got a boot.
Tell you what, he can really get a hold of it for a kid that age.
And
that should be it. That's the final. And, Dusty, the final score is
9-5, our final.
Ellerman Construction wins it by 4 goals. So we will be back after this break to wrap things up. You're listening. Are we going to take it too?
We're wrapping.
All right, so we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Dusty, why don't you go ahead and give us your breakdown of this game?
I thought that this game went down to Ellerman Construction because of the adjustments made in the second half.
Yeah, and Ellerman dominated play. I mean, that's just all there is to it. I mean, they really did a good job of keeping the ball in their end. Although the 5 goals that VU got, they got a lot of them off breakaways, and so they were able to take advantage of some play on the Ellerman end as well.
Yeah, I think next time around when these two might meet again, I think they're going to realize that. I thought, in the end, though, I thought that there was a good attempt by VU to come back, just not enough.
So once again, the final score, 8-5 the score. Ellerman Construction wins it over Vincennes University, the first of